Okay, Sistas fans. Now, people were making some pretty decent, or excuse me, well thought out comments in my review for the episode this week, because I pretty much glossed over the Calvin, Maurice, Sabrina, and last stuff just because I really didn't have too much to think about it. For me, it just kind of was filler. Didn't really care for it at all. But people made some pretty good observations. I mean, the only thing I said about Calvin was, look, I usually don't comment on what the people wear because, well, I'm not a fashion expert, nor do I know what, I guess you could say, straight but semi-flamboyant men would wear, because that's not what I wear. So I was like, wait, why is he wearing like a transparent kind of Prince frilly shirt with what looked to be backpack straps on? I don't know. But focusing on the fact that he tried to hook up Maurice with his friend. Now, I guess the question, or maybe the title of the video, is how well does Calvin know Maurice? It's just one of those things where his friend was like, extremely feminine, from the makeup and everything to the way his friend carried themselves. And I did not go back and rewatch the scene, so I forgot what the pronoun. I think Maurice even asked the same question, what pronoun last went by. So I'll just say last, just to be on the safe side. I ain't trying to offend nobody. But basically, it reminded me of, I feel like we're on, well, most of us, those of us who have trouble getting dates in general. When a friend, and I mean, that's the thing that sucks, when it's a friend you've known for a while. I'm talking like even years, not just somebody who, Calvin and Maurice have known each other for a semi-decent amount of time and now they even live together. But it's like, even Maurice said, Calvin, do you know the kind of men I usually go for? I mean, look, you got Q. I don't know if Calvin ever met or even saw what Alonzo looked like. I would say Bootsy, but then again, I don't think Calvin even met him either. So, but then again, Bootsy was extremely flamboyant. But so it's just one of those things where it's like, what? But regardless, yeah, Laz just didn't seem like the right fit for Maurice whatsoever. Like, I don't really know what Calvin was thinking. I kind of get it, because it's like, Maurice, all the guys you previously went for were like a certain type, but none of those situations worked out, so why not try something different? But I guess based off the way the scene played out, I guess you could say that Maurice and Lass were kind of like magnets, like if you put the same size of a magnet together, they're going to attract and stick together. But if you don't, they'll repel each other away. So I think the way that Maurice explained it, and like I said, if I am wrong in the terminology, don't at me. But just let me know if I'm, like, hey, Jeremy, you said this wrong. But let me just say this as neutrally as possible. I think the way Maurice said it is because, I think the way Maurice explained it is both Lass and Maurice are LGBTQ, but the category in which they both classify wouldn't mean that they would actually be compatible in a sex or relationship aspect. I think that's the most clean-cut way of saying it. And it's funny because I think Maurice said, see, you being racist or you being ignorant to their own community or something like that. So, yeah, I get, it's just one of those things where Calvin, he's like, he should have known better, but then again, it's like, well, I mean, he did make a point about how, Maurice, you might have a certain type of man you go for, but every man you've gone for in that category has led to heartbreak or a gun pointed to your head. So, yeah, heartbreak, being beat down in the hospital. So, yeah, I mean, Calvin really struck out with this trying to be Cupid thing, but Maurice doesn't have the best track record of picking men either. So, I guess sometimes that's what it comes down to. When your friend sees you unable to get a date and they try to hook you up with somebody they know, they might not be your type whatsoever. But then again, it's like, well, yeah, they tried, but then again, my own personal batting average isn't the best either. So yeah, when you look at it from that perspective, it makes sense. But yeah, regardless, Calvin, you just really screwed the pooch on that one. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Hopefully Q doesn't show up, but I'm pretty sure he will at some point. But yeah, let me know your thoughts. Hit the thumbs up button to show you like the video. Hit subscribe as we close in on 200,000 subscribers here on the channel. Follow me on social media. Links are in the description below. And hit the bell notification icon to make sure you keep up to date when I post content on the channel. And if you would like to donate, feel free to do so on PayPal or Cash App.